Miss Pritzel at the Upper North Library, and I'm book checking a nonfiction book. I don't do a lot of those because it's not my number one type of genre. So it's called The 57 Bus, a true story of two teenagers and the crime that changed their lives, truly changed their lives, and it's by Dashka Slater. So in 2013 in Oakland, California, on the city bus, the 57 bus, one teenager sets another teenager on fire. And that seems horrific. Now, the teenager who was set on fire goes by Sasha and uses the pronouns of they and them. And I believe it's Sasha's senior year of school because he does go on to college at the end. And then there's the 16-year-old person who committed the crime, who's, your instant thought, since Sasha's LGBTQ, this is a hate crime. And Richard, who was the one who lit Sasha on fire, was charged as an adult with a hate crime enhancement, which meant he was facing life imprisonment as a potential outcome. So this book deals with a lot of LGBTQ issues. I learned a lot of terminology that I'd heard but didn't really understand. And it talks about Sasha from the time Sasha was little, growing up. It talks to Sasha and as well as people who know them. The author leaves out last names for all this, but this was a big incident. You can go online and find videos of Sasha being interviewed. So Sasha considers themselves agender, and Sasha likes to wear skirts, but also will wear a tie or other things like that. The person, like I said, Richard is the person who flicked the lighter and, like I said, was charged with a hate crime enhancement. But the author also looks at Richard's life from the time he was younger, all the things that impacted his life as a person who growing up in poverty and, just a lot of trauma in his life. And how he was also what he was trying to do to improve his chances of graduating high school and all these other things he was working toward before this incident happened. So it was very, the person talks, Dashka Slater talks a lot about, like I said, the LGBTQ issues, the criminal justice system, restorative practices for restorative justice, which was used in this case. It was a very well balanced, because I really just expected this to be a total hate crime, and really it comes out Richard was a prankster, and you would go, well, that's not a prank to light somebody on fire, but he really didn't think that it was going to create a fire. He thought, it's just going to, I'm going to burn a hole in this kid's skirt. A horrific incident that made national, even international news when it happened. But I feel like the author did a great job of looking at what is the appropriate punishment in this situation, and why did this happen. And so I would highly recommend, for those of you who like nonfiction, true crime, are into LGBTQ issues and other things, I think this is a really good book to read. If nonfiction is not your cup of tea, I will help you find something else. Or if this is just not your type of nonfiction, I can also help you find something else too. So, once again, The 57 Bus by Dashka Slater. Very interesting and not super long. And it does read, it's not dry reading like some nonfiction books are. It reads kind of like a biography type story. So, which is one of the reasons why I probably picked it up to read it. So, like I said, if this is not your cup of tea, I'll help you find something else. Otherwise, have a fantastic day and keep on reading.